Hi, I'm Larry Richardson, your step-by-step chef, and I'm getting an early start today because I want to go hiking on Mount St. Helens in Washington State. Mount St. Helens is a volcano that exploded in 1980, and it is quite the sight. Now, to power me through driving and hiking up on Mount St. Helens, I need a delicious sandwich, a delicious egg sandwich. So in keeping with our cooking and camping with the Step-by-Step Chef series, I'm going to show you how to make one. So come on, let's cook. Okay, so here are the ingredients for our delicious egg sandwich. First of all, I bought a delicious bread, an unusual bread. It is a Parmesan Italian bread. If you can swing it, get a tasty roll like this that will, add some flavor, add some unique flavor to the sandwich. I mean, white bread's fine, wheat bread's fine, but this will really add some flavor. I have 2 eggs. We're going to use a slice of tomato, teaspoon of butter, and we're going to use about 3 pieces of this deli ham. And the other thing we're going to use is about a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. And we'll salt and pepper to taste. So it's that simple. We'll add a little slice of tomato to top it off. It'll have a real fresh taste to it. So let me show you how to put all this together. And since this is an early morning project, we're not doing any high drama. So the prep is as simple as rinsing off your tomato and making a nice thin slice or 2 of it to go on top of the sandwich. You could also, if you wanted to, saute some onions and peppers or jalapenos and mix those into the eggs with it, but I'm keeping it simple because I really want to get on the road. And the other thing I'm going to do is just take our few slices of ham and just give them a little bit of a slicing so that when you're eating the sandwich, it doesn't just all come out at once. That drives me crazy. When you eat the sandwich and it's a little complicated, and then like one of the ingredients, like the ham or the bacon or something, all comes out in your mouth, and then you have a sandwich with none of that goodness on it. So there we go. That is our prep work up to this point. I'll meet you over at the stove. And start your grill according to the instructions, which of course you have read. You want to operate these safely. I hear the hiss. And it's lit. You can see the blue flame, so you know it's going. And then just turn it down to just under medium. I know it's a little tough to calibrate these, and you have to get used to your own stove, but I'm just turning it down a little because I don't want this to cook too fast. And we'll preheat the pan for about a minute. And here we go. Here's our butter. So we're just going to coat the bottom of the pan with butter. Make sure the egg doesn't stick to it. It also adds some flavor to the eggs too. The butter adds a smoothness and a little bit of flavor to it, a richness. Get that good and coated. Let's just crack our eggs right into the pan. Sometimes we pre-scramble. Like I said, I really want to get going this morning, and this is like live cooking production. Food I actually eat. It's not just for presentation. Let me just give this a scramble right in the pan. That's fine. There's something about cooking eggs, and if you're doing bacon, out in the wild with that rich pine needle smell from these pine trees. Oh, just adds a deliciousness to the whole thing. They should make, actually, if you're making this at home, you could probably hang a pine-scented tree, like the ones they sell at auto parts stores. Just hang it on your above your stove, and that will give you the same effect. Maybe make a crow sound every now and then. Okay, I know I'm going too far. Okay, so we're just going to keep scrambling up these eggs, and then we're going to drop some ham into it and top with some cheese, just to give you a preview of things to come. Okay, you can see the eggs are starting to thicken up, as they will. That's the point of scrambling. Try to keep them moving. And I'm really scraping at the bottom of the pan too, because it makes it easier to clean out in the wild. And here's our ham. We're just going to scramble that right in. That'll warm it up. Wow, this is going to be delicious. You could also just make the sandwich and put bacon on top of it if that's what you're having. Or you can just have it as an egg and cheese sandwich, just as good. The other thing you can do if you want is toast your bread, which I'm not going to do this morning because like I said, I really want to get going. And also, it doesn't make that big a difference to me. I'm going to turn the flame off now because those eggs are nice and dry. Now what we're going to do is just build our sandwich. A little bit difficult around the tripod, but I think I can swing it. Getting a little bit better as the show progresses across the country. And I hope you do check out Cooking and Camping with the Step-by-Step Chef. Because I have, by the end of this summer, I will have dozens of cooking recipes and at least a dozen camping recipes, instructions. That'll show you basic tent camping. It's useful to the glampers, the RVers, the cabiners, and the people who just throw a tarp on the ground, which will probably never be me. That's kind of where I draw the line. Okay, so we have a nice ham sandwich. Throw some cheese on top of it, our tomato, and we're in business. Now if I could just get this cheese open. Isn't it funny when that's the hardest thing that happens when you're cooking? You can't get a package open. A little bit of cheese on top. Oh, that's going to be tasty. And then our tomato slice. And you can add more if you want. But that's our sandwich. And I can't wait to eat this and get on the road. So congratulations, look at what you just made. You just made this delicious ham and egg breakfast sandwich. Now if you like this recipe, please go to my website, StepByStepChef.com. There you will find a free printable version of this recipe and free printable versions of over 175 other recipes, including breakfast, lunches, and dinners. The other thing you're going to get as a bonus is more step-by-step chef videos. They're free too, and I show you how to make each and every one of those dishes. And if that's not at all, you're getting a bonus because there are also videos on how to camp. So I'm Larry Richardson, I am your step-by-step chef, and I'll see you in the next episode.